Hey everyone, welcome back to another GTA 6 news coverage video. Today we're talking all about some brand new comments that were made by the Rockstar Games CEO, also the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, their parent company, about the delay of GTA 6 and what he had to say about it. So we're going to be jumping into his response to the GTA 6 delay in just a quick minute here, but before we do that, here's today's shoutout, and after that, we'll get into the video. Now today's shoutout goes to a really awesome YouTube channel known as Luminara Flux. Now, Luminara Flux is a really awesome channel that is all about uncovering the secrets hidden in history, science, and the human mind. On their channel, they dive into the forgotten stories, mind-bending discoveries, and timeless philosophies that shape how we see the world. On their channel, you can find all sorts of videos, from mysterious events and strange truths to scientific breakthroughs and ancient wisdom. In other words, their channel is your guide to exploring what lies beyond the ordinary. So if you love mystery, knowledge, and philosophy that really makes you think, I definitely recommend subscribing to Luminara Flux on YouTube, and you can check out their channel by clicking the first link in the description down below to subscribe to their channel and become part of their family. So click the link at the top of the video description down below to subscribe to Luminara Flux on YouTube for some genuinely really interesting videos. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, for those of you that have been on the channel for a while, you would know that we have been covering all of the interviews that Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, the parent company of Rockstar Games, has done in recent years, especially over the past 2 years. Now, up until about a month ago, Strauss Zelnick was very clear that GTA 6 is still on track to be released in the fall of 2025. And even about a month ago, there was a really great interview where he was asked, why haven't there been more trailers for GTA 6? And he said that their strategy is a little bit different this time around, where they're planning to release marketing material closer to the release of the game. So everything seemed good and dandy up until the official announcement from Rockstar Games, which really came out of nowhere, that GTA 6 is being delayed pretty much an entire year until 2026. Now, he did provide a statement after the announcement of the delay, and he said, quote, "We fully support Rockstar Games taking additional time to realize their creative vision for Grand Theft Auto 6, which promises to be a groundbreaking, blockbuster entertainment experience that exceeds audience expectations." So that is his official statement, and I assume he is speaking on behalf of the entire company for Take-Two Interactive, who of course owns Rockstar Games. And my take on this is that Rockstar Games really didn't know whether the game would be delayed until next year, up until the very last moment. There were likely murmurings about the game possibly being delayed, but of course Rockstar Games CEO and any public figure would not say that because it would upset investors and the public if they're not 100% sure about it. And as we know, after the release of Red Dead Redemption 2 in 2018, Rockstar Games made a commitment that they will not impose crunch time on their developers. There was a big controversy about this back in 2018, lots of developers coming forward. It was a little bit of a PR disaster for Rockstar Games, and basically developers for Red Dead Redemption 2 and other games Rockstar Games released previously to that were working like 18-hour days, 12-hour days getting the game finished. They were working really hard overtime, making sure the game was ready for release because they had to release the game on time for that specific date that they promised. So Rockstar Games is trying something different this time around. They're not trying to impose crunch time, and with the game not being 100% ready, they are of course extending the release window so they get more time. Now, I do think the release of Trailer 2 shortly after the delay was really smart. It kind of shifted the narrative away from the delay to rather talk about the trailer and everything new within it. There was a lot of gameplay in there, so it was definitely a good trailer to release, especially after the delay. But I think any subsequent trailers, assuming that their strategy is still the same, are likely going to be coming at a much later date. Again, Rockstar Games CEO Strauss Zelnick did say that they are planning to release marketing material closer to that release window. So that's where things stand now. There haven't been any actual interviews with Strauss after the delay announcement. That was only a statement that he made himself. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Take-Two Interactive, of course, is a public company, so they do quarterly investor calls where most of the times there are questions asked about GTA 6, and I assume that there's likely going to be quite a few, especially after this delay announcement. So we're going to have to wait and see what comes out of those. We'll, of course, be covering this on the channel, but that is where things stand right now. Now, my personal take of this is that Rockstar Games seems to be doing really great work. The game looks fantastic, obviously. It's definitely classic GTA with a great modern twist, really realistic graphics. The physics, as we expected, are absolutely insane. And the map is about 2 times the size of GTA 5, and it's so big that it actually needs multiple airports around the map, which we haven't seen before in any other GTA game where there are multiple full-scale airports, which is really cool. If you haven't seen my video from yesterday going over the upcoming map for GTA 6, definitely check that out. It is looking really good, especially after the release of Trailer 2. The community has really started piecing together what it's going to look like, so check that out if you haven't already. But I want to hear from all of you in those comments down below. What side of the boat are you on? Are you on the side where you think Rockstar Games should delay the game and continue delaying it until it's perfect? Or would you rather have it right now, even if it's not in the best state? My personal take is that I would rather wait for perfection. And the reason for that is because we've been waiting so long for this game already. 1 year, in the grand scheme of things, is not that crazy. And especially considering that we have an actual release date now, rather than just saying fall of 2025 like they did before, I think that is a positive sign in the right direction. Obviously, it could be delayed again. There's nothing stopping them from delaying it again, but I do hope that this release date window for May of 2026 does indeed stick. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about all of this in those comments down below. And also, if you're predicting that GTA 6 would be delayed again, let me know about that in the comments down below as well. But that's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed this video and you like staying updated on the latest news surrounding everything GTA 6, leave a like rating on this video, and of course, subscribe down below if you haven't already. Turn on those bell notifications so you get a notification every time there is a new GTA 6 news coverage video. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.